Hey consultants, my name is Aisha Dolly and I'm a managing director in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. And I'm going to chat with you today about effective leadership development groups. So let's say you have a team and you are ready to start helping some of them raise their game and accomplish some bigger goals. And you're thinking that you've got a group of people who might want to be put in a special group that where they will receive the extra coaching and support and extra accountability that they need. You get their buy-in, and let's say you have, anywhere from 2 to 10 or 15 people in this group, okay? So I did a group called 3 to D, 3 months to director. There's a template for 3 to D behind the counter. It's pretty old, and it's very aggressive. I mean, the bulk of the people, you can absolutely hit director in 3 months, but it's pretty aggressive. But what this group did, this 3 to D group that I ran I did 2 of them, and I've learned quite a few things about how to run an effective leadership development group. The first is that you need everybody's buy-in, and you have to tell them up front that it's an accountability group. If you don't want to be held accountable and kind of called on the carpet if you didn't do something, then you might not want to be in this group. This group is meant to push you, challenge you, make you step outside of your comfort zone, because that's where you'll grow, and that's where you'll have the extra recruiting conversation. That's where you're going to, grow 5 minutes or get 5 seconds of courage so that you can talk to someone on your chicken list. This is really designed to help you move your business to the next level. And people that are in there are going to be excited to do that, and then you will have their commitment that you can actually hold them accountable. Because for the masses of your team, they're a volunteer army, and some of them might get scared away if you hold them accountable. And so it's kind of a fine line that you have to walk. So the way that I ran these leadership development groups, these 3 to D groups that I did, is every Sunday night we had a 40-minute call on Zoom. And coming up with a time that worked for everybody was a huge challenge, because we had people across all 4 time zones. So you want to try and come up with a time that's going to work for most of the people in the group, and record the calls in case there are people that cannot make it. But every Sunday night for 12 weeks, only exception was like holidays or something like that, we did this call. I had other leaders in the group with me so that if I couldn't lead a call, I could get another leader to lead a call, but they were also actively contributing to the discussions in the group. So every Sunday night we did a call, and then we also had a specific Voxer group for this group of people, 3 to D, October, 2015 or whatever the name of that group was. And I will tell you that between these 2 groups, I have at least five consultants who are directors now that were not directors. They will tell you, if you talk to each of them individually, they will say that the 3 to D group that they were in is a big reason why they ended up eventually hitting director. So we did these Sunday night calls, and the format was that we would go around the table and have like as if you were sitting around a conference room table, go around the table, have everyone introduce themselves, share a little bit of their story, share a little bit of their goals, share some of their challenges and successes, and where they're having trouble and what they hope to gain from the group on that first night, and just kind of do a meet and greet. And then we throw out a challenge for the week. And so for the week 1, examples of what the challenges were to complete your goal tracker and use it, like actually use it, and create a list of your dream team and why you put each of those people on your list, okay? Here's where the accountability comes in. In Voxer, then, we created that same group where they could brainstorm with each other throughout the week and share successes and challenges and say, hey, I reached out to someone on my dream team, or I did my goal tracker and I've accomplished this, and I think I'm going to get this, and whatever. But then the next Sunday night, we would go around the table again, and each person would have to share how things went for them with the challenges from the previous week. So that's where the real accountability comes from. It doesn't make you look like the bad guy, but these guys get to know each other, and they develop a relationship with each other, the consultants in this group. And That's where the magic happens, and I'll touch more on that later. But I'm going to give you just a quick rundown of some examples. I have a whole agenda for all 12 weeks that I created, but I'm going to give you some examples of the rundown of how these challenges went. So week 2, implement time blocking. Set your Beauty Counter hours for the week. Share your calendar with the group. Schedule and keep directors' hours, because these guys were going for director. So I said, we want to be keeping Beauty Counter hours for the title that we want, not the title that we have. So that would be about 7 to 10 hours a week. So they should be putting in 7 to 10 Beauty Counter hours a week, which is a big change for a lot of them. Chime into the Voxer group as you complete your hours. Example, 5 hours done. Talk to 5 new people and or your dream team about the business opportunity. Week 3, complete training modules behind the counter for all levels through director, and bring questions and your biggest takeaways from it. Address and discuss the importance of Leadership Summit. Get products into the hands of your dream team if they haven't had products. Week 4, leverage at least one event at beautycounter.com/events, one HQ event. Send a recording of a recent opportunity call or Facebook Live opportunity chat to 5 new people or super hot prospects. Get your $250 or more in new volume for the month. Get this every month. Get yours this week. Pencil in 2 dates this month that you will do socials, one of your own and one for someone else, and share the dates with the group. And they could do that in Voxer as the week went on. Week 5, March 4th socials and socials on a mission. Shoot for 2,000 PV in the current month and make a plan to get there. Example, one social is $500. Talk to a loyal client about the business opportunity. Listen to a Bob Heilig video every day. Like, that was one challenge for 1 week. So they're fun. And I won't read through all of these, but you kind of get the gist. Do a Facebook social. One of them was get 1,250 QV in 1 week. And the reason that I designed some of these challenges to be aggressive like that is because that's what we do when we're going for the trip. Like, it really pushes you, and it's something that you wouldn't normally do. And I want to get them in the habit of what it feels like to give that extra push and extra grit. Complete a fresh new goal tracker, 30 conversations in 30 days. We had a guest speaker on one call who was another director who had participated in the other 3-to-D group who achieved director, what it took her to get there, how she did it, and display your leadership by sharing a tip in your main team Voxer group and the team happenings page. Like, I wanted to get them to think like leaders. So there's tons of things that I had them do each week, and they got a ton out of it. I mean, like I said, a minimum of 5 directors have come from this process. And I think that the real reason that it was successful is because they knew that call, that Zoom call was going to happen every Sunday night, no matter what. They knew they were going to be held accountable, and they knew that the group in the Voxer group was engaged and participating. They're with people that are playing at, with their A game, bringing their A game. And it was compliment for them to be in this company, and everybody kind of leaned on each other. And I'm going to tell you that what happened with the first group, because it was a little smaller, it was actually a little better, because that particular group, those people are all still in their Voxer group, and they all still lean on each other and use each other. Now they're all in one of my leadership Voxer groups, but they all know each other. It was such a beautiful thing that happened among them, for them to go through this together and develop a relationship with other consultants who were at their level and who all went for it. And they established a bond that wouldn't have happened otherwise. So that's a huge part of this. But those are my tips for running an effective leadership development group. And I hope they help. And if you would like to see my entire agenda for my 3-to-D group format and to see all the weekly challenges, feel free to email me, Aisha, AYESHA .Dawley, DAWLEY, @gmail.com, and just ask me for my 3-to-D group agenda, and I'll be happy to email it to you. So I hope this helped, and I hope you have a great day.